People are scared to go to therapy.
No copay.
And I actually have a phobia myself.
60 minutes of free, unlicensed therapy.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to help.
You get what you pay for. No copay with NickyD and Nelson.
Stop it!
Welcome to the No Copay podcast, the only place where the advice is free, the opinions are expensive, and the truth might sting a little. I am your girl, NickyD. And over there, we got...
You think if we charged, will we charge by the square foot?
What are you talking about?
I was just
Say
talking
your
about.
name.
Oh, Nelson.
Name.
My name is Nelson. Jiggle your cords. Your audio dropped again.
My audio is...
Or just be on the microphone.
I'm on it.
Are you keeping your face away from the microphone because the only thing that people can see then on the camera on TikTok Live is your forehead?
No, they're going to see this forehead on everything, on YouTube, on all the places that you look. You going to see forehead, baby.
I just thought
and
that
four
maybe...
fingers fits up there perfectly. That's why they call it a forehead.
All I know is I just hear her out of the corner of my ear. I just hear her going, my damn forehead. Look at and I see her. She's got her whole hand across. And I see it's because you've got braids now.
Yeah.
Whereas before you had a wig. And I realize now that the wig has been doing you some justice.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the wig cuts down the real estate you got up there.
It cuts my forehead in half.
How you walk around with all that?
Right there.
Like, that hair's pretty, but isn't it like a huge swing to go from like a small wig to like a big, is that a weave? Is it just braids? What do I call that? It's not a weave, right? Those are braids.
No, it's still a weave. It's all weave.
Because it was
real.
woven?
It's not your real hair. It's weave.
It's all weave. Well,
All
wig's
of it
not
is
weave,
weave.
though. Is it?
It is weave. What do you think a wig is made of? Weave.
Well, because the wig is what's woven.
Right.
I thought it was the technique. So I thought it was
No.
how it was applicated to the hair. You know, because a wig, I understand, just sits on it. Sometimes you get a wig cap
it's
or whatever.
2026. I told you I'm not explaining wigs and weaves to white people no more.
I'm not
we
white
gotta move
people.
past this. We gotta
I'm
move past.
Nelson.
I'm not explaining this to white people no more.
I'm not white
doing
people. I'm Nelson.
I'm not doing it. Just know I got a big forehead. Okay, that's it.
But go back to my other question, though. Like, is it like when you have that much hair versus when you've got, say, a smaller wig on, right? Like, is it like
Weave
a
is
shock?
weave.
It doesn't matter. It's not what I'm talking about. Fuck the terminology. Hair to hair. When you got a smaller application of hair on versus the amount of hair that you got right now, which for people who aren't watching, you got long braids in. I mean, the braids go from to the top of your head down to the middle of the girls, middle of your chest, right?
No,
but you don't always have that much hair. The point I'm making is it like a shock? Do you have to get used to it for like a day because now all of a sudden the weight of your hair has now tripled?
No.
Or whatever it is.
No, it's not.
Or is
a
it
shock.
relatively lightweight hair?
It looks heavier than it is. It's not lightweight. It is heavier, but it's not a shock. You used to it. If you wear weave, you wear braids, you wear weave. I change my hair often. You know that.
I do know that, but that's what I mean. Like
shock.
that's kind of leading into something else I want to know. Is that why you changed it? Because like, I got to give this neck a rest.
No, I changed my hair based on what I'm doing. So I was going on a cruise where I intended to get in water, so that's why I put the braids in.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to talk anymore about your hair.
It
just looked like a lot of hair, and I wondered if it was heavy. I apologize.
It's
I didn't
heavy.
mean to derail.
It is heavy. You love derailing. Like,
Yeah,
all
that's
you
my
supposed
whole
to do is
gig.
say your name, Nelson.
It's my whole gig.
No one who listens to this podcast knows what your name is. You never want to say it.
People gonna know it.
They don't know your name.
I'm Nelson. It's fine.
They know NickyD and old boy who with her.
Yeah. I'm happy to be old boy who's with NickyD.
Old boy.
I don't think you understand. Like,
I don't know your name.
I don't think you get it. Like, what at this point, I worked so hard to get my name in the name of a show, and now I just could, like, if I could go back to 15 years ago or whatever and just tell him, it does not fucking matter. It doesn't matter one bit. It doesn't matter if your name in the show, as long as you're on the show. Really, all that matters is are you on the show? Okay, that's all that matters.
It does matter. It does matter if you're on the show. I want to say Happy Father's Day. I know that this is going to be heard after the fact, but I still want to say it verbally. Happy Father's Day to all the amazing dads that's out there, including my co-host Nelson, who is an amazing father as well.
I'm all right.
I think that the dads do not be getting their just due on Father's Day, and I hate that. a lot. This is literally the first year that I didn't have to correct someone and snap on them and tell them not to send me a Happy Father's Day text. The
Really?
first year. Yeah. So that I want to give my own round of applause, okay? Because for some reason, women think that because they are single mothers that they're supposed to take Father's Day, and that drives me nuts.
Okay, I can
Nuts.
see that. I can
see
see
what?
that. But you're upset when someone else says it to you, though?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I correct them very quickly, swiftly, and I let them know that I'm not anybody's father. I am a mother, and I am a damn good one at that. So
Okay. Okay, so but it's not from necessarily a place of like you owe that to her dad. It's more of a place like that's not me. Don't call me a dad. I'm not a dad. I'm a mom, and I'm proud to be a mom. I'm happy to be a mom. Mom can have her own thing.
absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, you cut out. All of a sudden, you really cut out.
Oh my gosh, what is going on over
I don't know. You gotta stop messing with stuff. Everything was going fine.
here? Touch anything.
All right, that got
My
better.
mic just be going out.
You got to get a new mic.
Oh my god, I don't even know that if it's just the mic. I think I
Well,
got to get a new everything.
You got to call up Mr. iPad, tell him things are lacking.
Listen, your girl. I'm working on a master plan over here. Okay, I'm always.
You already
working
moved
a
on from
master
iPad
plan.
guy.
I haven't moved on.
I just wish for 1 year, I just wish I had a vagina. It's an average one too. It doesn't even have to be great. You know what I mean? It could be one that people don't want. Like just for 1 year.
Well, you gotta have a good one. You don't want an average one. If you're gonna have one for a year, you want a good one. You
I
want
think
one
I'd
that's
be a-
gonna get you some things. You know,
I
that's
think
gonna
I'd be a
yield
bad bitch.
some results.
I feel like I'd be
Period.
a bad bitch.
You probably would.
I would be a bad bitch.
You'll be a spicy one if nothing else.
Oh, for sure. You couldn't take me everywhere. You can't take me anywhere. So you definitely couldn't take female me anywhere. No.
Oh my God, nowhere. Nowhere.
No.
At all.
No. So what do you do then for dad? Do you do anything special for Ted or no?
So for my dad, I sent him a gift. I try to every single year send him a gift and just tell him Happy Father's Day. I did surprise him when I first came back from Cali, and I did like a pop-up surprise for Father's Day. It didn't go well, but I try to do little things when I can.
I feel like your old man's hard to impress, but also like easy. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he's one of those people. It's like, what do you buy someone that has everything?
Right.
So he told me last year, like basically,
To-go
that I
boxes?
should stop buying him gifts. Just send him a card and put some money in it.
Money.
That
The old
just
boy
feels
wants money.
so impersonal to me. You
You
know,
can't
I'm a
send
good.
money
I'm a
to your
gift
dad.
giver. I'm a
can't
gift
send-
giver.
You can't send money to your dad.
Well, that's what he wants. So you know what? I said, okay. He told me what he wants, and it's like if a person tells you what they want and you don't give them what they want, and you give them what you want to give them, and they don't like it or they don't use it or they don't appreciate it, then you can't be mad because they told you what they want. But what I did was I forgot that he said that. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot he said that. So I sent him. I sent him a Georgia travel bag because that's his favorite football team, Georgia.
Sure.
And it was a really nice bag. He travels a lot too. He's been using the Odyssey book bag that I gave him when he came to Cali.
Oh, we gotta upgrade.
Yeah, he's been using that bag. He loves that bag. So I got him just a little tote bag, little Georgia tote bag. It was really nice. He liked it, but I'm starting to think he probably would have just wanted a car with money in it.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that he went looking in the pockets to see if there was money in the pockets?
Well, he knows there wasn't money in the pockets because it didn't come from me. Amazon.
Oh, no, you're right. Never mind.
Amazon. It didn't come from me specifically.
Couldn't even
suck
check
at
the
mailing
pockets,
things
did you?
off.
Oh, maybe she got me a cute bag and she got me the pocket. She got a pocket little money and we good.
Nope. That was it. I try to do something because you know when you're a kid and you have parents and they're strict, and like in my case, my dad was raising us at one point in our lives by himself. He was a single father. He had 2 girls, and some days he would just look at us, and I could see it in his face that he would just be like, "What do I do with them?"
Yeah. Well, that's, I mean,
these girls.
that's how you can jiggle your microphone cord again because you were cutting it out. But that's kind of how I felt this weekend because Penelope and I went to see Wicked yesterday.
The new one?
Well, just like the actual like stage performance.
The play.
Yeah, so the musical came to a place called the Orpheum here in town, and my dad's wife had tickets that she gave to us, so we went, and it was wonderful. And I needed to get her something nice to wear to the Orpheum, and we're trying to buy a dress at Kohl's, and the first dress we tried on, it fit, but it didn't fit. I looked at it, I go, this dress doesn't fit. And I didn't see that in the back, the only reason she was able to squeeze into it is because it had bunched up in the back, and the chest area was what fit her, not the waist area. And so, like, I'm having an argument with her, like, in the Kohl's fitting room. In fact, I almost had a QT bathroom incident. Did we talk about that video where the dad, there was a dad with his two daughters in a bathroom at QT? A Quick Trip is what the gas station's called.
Yeah, what's that here?
And he was on a cross country trip, and this guy came. He was like calling the police, holding the door open. There's a Quick Trip employee in between the dad washing his daughter's hands and this man yelling, going, "There's a man in the women's restroom, and my wife and mother-in-law are trying to use the restroom." This guy's trying to help his kids. Wow. The guy's got two daughters. Oh, 6 and 4. Like, the little girl was visibly crying because, like, this guy's yelling and she doesn't know what's going on. And dad's like, just wash your hands. You'll be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Well, while I'm trying to help Penelope with her dress at Kohl's, this woman who was in the dressing room next to the one Penelope was in, she comes out, and then she's going back to get some other clothes, and she's going to go back in the dressing room. And, like, I had to have this mother come in and to tell Penelope, like, this dress doesn't fit, honey. You're not listening to me because you like the dress and it's pretty. I go, if I got another woman in here to say this, would you listen to them? Then this mom comes in. And so as I'm walking out, I'm kind of, like, just shaking my head, and I'm just frustrated by the whole deal. And I thought that woman was going to, like, be on my side.
Like, play.
Oh, yeah, like, oh, kids, they can be crazy. And she goes, actually, I don't feel comfortable with you standing outside of my dressing room.
Wow.
I said, excuse me? She goes, isn't this the women's dressing room? Meanwhile, this is like the women's section or whatever, but there's only one dressing room at fucking Kohl's. There's one area where dressing rooms are. Doesn't say women's, it just says dressing rooms above it. And I go, are you, I looked at her, I go, are you fucking kidding me right now? That's my 12-year-old in there.
And what did she say then?
She walked away. She left. She left in a huff.
That's
like
crazy.
I really thought she was going to go get some management. Luckily, that mom who helped me was like, "Hey, calm down. You'll be all right. It's fine." But yeah, I'm trying to I'm in way over my head because Penelope needs a dress. I don't know what's fucking cute, and I don't know what's I know what's appropriate, but like I want her to be happy in the things that she's wearing. But like when she put the dress on, the thing doesn't fit, and I go, "Honey, it doesn't fit." She goes, "It fits." I go, "Just because it zips doesn't mean it fits, dude." I go, "Sit down." I said, "Sit down." And now I should have noticed immediately that the dress had hiked itself up because what had happened was when she turned around, you could see the back of the dress was bunched up because the belly didn't fit right, but the chest area did. So that's the only reason it even looked like it fit. And so finally she listened to this other woman. She gets another dress and she goes. But yeah, I can totally relate to your dad in that because like I don't have anyone. My mom's dead.
Yeah, but where's her mom?
Her mom's, I mean, I could call her, but I often don't. Because here's the deal. Like, if I'm really in a panic, I will, but I don't want to call her for that stuff.
But why not? I mean, it was different. Like, my dad and my mom, they didn't really talk when my mom first left and they split up. They didn't talk like that. Like they wasn't talking on the phone. Like I didn't see that occurring. Whereas you have a relationship with their mom. Y'all are in the same place. So why wouldn't you lean on her when she's there that she could help or assist or something like that?
I do sometimes, but in the moment I didn't.
Yeah, but you said you don't want to.
I don't want to.
Why you don't want to?
Because, okay.
She's a girl.
Because, here's why. Because I'm sure I have holdover feelings from when we first got divorced. because this whole I can talk to my ex-wife and we can kiki and whatever, and we can co-parent and everything. That's not like old. Like that's something that's developed and grown over the last couple of years. But I've been separated from my ex-wife. She moved out Christmas 2020. And then I had the kids full time. So you want to talk about, like, I was raising those damn kids. There was 36 hours every 2 weeks that I didn't have my kids.
No. I remember that wholeheartedly. I'm just saying, like, now that you are in a place where you can lean on her for some of those things, like, just try it. Just call her mom.
And I do, but a lot of times it's not the first thing I think of because I immediately go back into that. Well, I have to figure this out. Like, I'm a father with a daughter. I have to figure out how to be this. It's a chip on my shoulder.
Again,
it's a me thing. It's my fault for that.
Well, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that are out there. You guys are doing an amazing job. If nobody else have told you, NickyD
They
has
probably
told you today.
haven't.
You know what I'm saying? That you guys are appreciated. Fathers are needed, not only for the boys, but for the girls especially. Because out here in these streets, I be seeing some of these girls fall for anything.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, you have to have both.
Yeah.
You've got to have a positive, and it has nothing to do necessarily with traditional gender roles or anything, or whether you only want to be around one gender or you don't have a whatever, right? But in the world, you are going to deal with men and women. You have to have positive role models of both kinds so that you know who the good people are when you get out to the world.
Agreed.
Okay. Well, we got another holiday. A lot of holidays smashed in together. Father's Day, a lot of times it gets short shrift because it's, what is it? All the time leading up to Mother's Day, it's Mother's Day, Mother's Day, Mother's Day, Mother's Day.
Right.
And then all of the advertising after that is dads and grads, because dads and graduation get lumped all together.
That is true.
But this is a holiday that we just recently celebrated that is much newer and definitely needs more help along the way, at least at this point, than Father's Day does currently. And we'll get into that. That's Juneteenth for everyone as we come back here. You get this on Spotify and Apple. It's the No Copay podcast with NickyD and myself. My name is Nelson. Hello.
No Copay with NickyD and Nelson.
Say hey! No copay! No copay! No copay!
That's right. It's the No Copay podcast. You catch it on Apple and Spotify. You can see it youtube.com/That's Just Nelson. Otherwise, you can catch it live usually Sunday nights, sometime between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. Central. Here on That's Just Nelson on TikTok. My co-host, or I guess my host. I don't know what the hell you are. You're the host of the show. I don't give a shit. NickyD.
No, we're both the hosts. We're
Hosts.
host and co-host.
We hosting.
We host and host.
We hosting.
We
Hostesses.
the hostess with the mostest.
Mostesses. I'll be all right. I don't care.
So whoever talking just says co-host to the other person. That's what we do.
Got it. Understood. I just don't want to take any ownership. It wasn't due to me.
No, take ownership.
That was a really sweet thing that you posted. I didn't know I didn't really know that it really affected you as much as it did.
It was. So I want to tell y'all, Nelson calls me on Juneteenth, right? And he goes, happy Juneteenth. I just want to call and say that to you. And I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to say or not, because I used to say happy Memorial Day, and then I found out that it was for people who died, and it's nothing happy about it. So I should say happy Memorial Day.
Well,
So
I found out
don't
two
know.
things. I found two things out at once. One, you don't say Happy Memorial Day to people, and two, that it's really only for soldiers.
It is.
And I had no idea, because when I was growing up, like, we had some military in the family, but not much. Like, my grandfather was in the military, but that's where it ended. Right? And so, like, when we would go to the cemetery, there were a couple of military graves of family members, but that's also where, like, all of my dad's family was. And it's where my mom is now. So, like, when we were growing up, I just thought, yeah, you went to go check out graves on Memorial Day.
Yeah, no. No.
So I didn't know. I didn't know what I was supposed to do with Juneteenth. I want to acknowledge it because a lot of people want to not acknowledge it or pretend like it's not a thing.
Yeah. And so he's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what the proper etiquette is. And I said, well, I appreciate it. I've never gotten a call, and I've never been told Happy Juneteenth. So, I appreciate it. And he's like, yeah, what do you do? Like, what's the etiquette? And I'm like, we'll talk about it on the show. Because to be honest, I guess I don't know either because no one's ever told me Happy Juneteenth. So then I looked around online and I actually saw a comment from somebody that I meant to reach out to see if they wanted to come on and talk to us about it, and I forgot. But they put up a post and they said, I don't want a white person to tell me Happy Juneteenth. It makes me feel some kind of way.
Oh.
And I wanted them to share their thoughts with me on why they felt some kind of way because I didn't feel no kind of way. I thought it was very sweet. I appreciated his efforts, and I appreciated the fact that him saying, regardless that I do know some people that are the same color as me that don't want to acknowledge this holiday, what it means, the significance, I want you to know that I acknowledge it. And that's how I took it. That's how I perceived it. And it was really touching to me. Like I appreciated it, and I was like, "That was so sweet of Nelson." Oh my
Well,
God.
good. That's the intent that I have behind it too, because it is important, and it is something that people want to try and sweep under the rug, and it's something. Honestly, it's something that people don't. A lot of, especially white people, they don't understand because the way history is taught, again, black voices and black faces have been erased,
Right.
and so. In a lot of white kids' traditional learning, when they even get to slavery, which they gloss over very quickly,
So quickly.
it's like, oh, here's the country, 1776, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, World War II. Like it's, and that's all the way. They spend 6 months on Sacagawea, and they spend 10 seconds on
Black
the
history.
Emancipation Declaration.
Yep.
And what people don't understand is the war ended, the Emancipation Proclamation happens, then black people kept being slaves.
Oh, absolutely.
And
2
a
more
lot
years.
and a lot of that, and what people don't realize is because the South had already seceded at that point. So the Emancipation Proclamation was technically only over the northern states that stayed in the Union.
Oh,
So then when the war ends, the South had to be folded back into the country, and it was essentially like another country telling you, the way I heard it put is, I didn't see the law specifically, but it'd be like Canada telling us we had to do something. All right, Canada, we're not going to do that. We're the South. South will rise again, all that shit. And so it had to be, there was a moment when they had to ride into the South and let people know to make good on this Emancipation Proclamation. And that is what this is, Juneteenth.
That is exactly what it is. And so we're going to, because if you are new to the podcast, Nelson is one of the whitest I want to be black people I have probably met in my life. Like, if Nelson had it his way, he would go to sleep tonight, wake up in the morning, and he would be black.
Black.
That's literally what he wants in life. That will
my
make
God,
him
yes.
happy. Okay.
Oh my God, I'd be
it's
so
not going to
happy.
happen. So
I know.
what we do here is we continuously test him on his black knowledge because he want to be black real bad, real bad. So in honor of Juneteenth and Nelson being so sweet and so considerate, and it touched my little heart. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated it. I put together some pictures that I'm going to text him live. We're doing this live. I'm going to text him live. And as the picture pops up, and I'm going to describe it to you all that's listening so you'll know what he's receiving, right? He has to tell me what the significance of this picture means in a black household. If you are black, if I sent you this picture, you would immediately splurt out what it is, what it means. Give me something that you can remember growing up about it, right? So we are about to test Nelson's Blackuracy.
I love Blackuracy. I love it.
All righty. So the first picture is getting ready to go over to Nelson now.
I'm
As we
so
wait for him to
excited.
receive it, I'm going to describe to you all what it is. So there's a picture of a black man's arm, and on his arm there are a bunch of white rings plastered all over his arm. It looks like some type of lotion. And if you are listening to this and you're black, you're going to know exactly what this picture signifies. So, Nelson, you have a picture?
I don't think I'm going to be very black accurate. Like, the first thing that jumps out to me is that, like, it would be like gnats, or like, what are they? I don't want to say the word that I think. Well, you know the bugs that sound like a racial slur?
Bugs that sound like a racial slur?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh,
I would say that's what that looks like, a treatment for bug bites.
But you're close. You're close. I would actually give you a point for that if I'm judging, because I am. There's nobody else to judge. That is how your parents, grandparents would apply calamine lotion when you had chicken pox.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
when you got chicken pox, they was gonna put that stuff all up and down your arms, your legs.
Well, yeah, because it looks specifically like it's supposed to be around a bite of some kind, or around some kind of. You know what? I've never had chicken pox.
You never had chicken pox?
And I think that that's like dangerous now. Like, I've never talked to my doctor about it, but like I never got
It's dangerous to get them when you're an adult, yes.
Yeah, I've never had them. And I think the only thing that I have going for me is the fact that kids are vaccinated for it now.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't, because you remember back in the day they used to do chickenpox parties.
No, never.
Oh, maybe they didn't. I wonder if that's a
Never
white
heard of it.
thing.
It
I wonder if that's a
probably is.
white thing. That's crazy. So
Our
back
live
in
viewership, have you all ever heard of a chicken pox party?
yeah, back in white neighborhoods in suburbia in the 70s and 80s, once one kid got chickenpox, they would get all the neighborhood kids together. If no one else had it, the first kid to get it, they would get their little friend group together and they'd have a play date and then have them all get chickenpox so they got it all at once.
No, never heard of that. Katrina said they definitely had chickenpox parties. So I think
You want to talk about white? She's from the Great White North,
Oh,
so
and then
she's.
my girl Ishana said no. She's
That
black.
does sound
If
like-
She's black. She said no.
That sounds like some white people shit.
I think it is. All right, next picture. I have simply sent Nelson a picture of a Crown Royal bag. There's no Crown Royal in it. It's just the bag.
Oh, you gonna put your change in that?
Come on, Nelson. Point number 2.
Get out! Hold on. No. Hold on. Hold on.
Listen, if you grew up in a black household, there was a Crown Royal bag and something was in it other than Crown Royal. Whether it be change, whether it be some knickknacks, it might be some candy, it might be anything that they're going to have in this Crown Royal bag.
Can I just tell you how much I love you?
Why, Nelson? What are you about to show me? This man has a Crown Royal bag with pennies in it.
It's all my change. It's all my change, yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Telling y'all.
Oh my
This
God.
dude right here. This dude right here.
No, you did.
Hilarious.
Oh my God, yes.
That's too funny.
Oh my
All
God.
right. Next picture. I have sent it over to Nelson. He's
Oh,
doing
you
good
already
right
know
now.
I got a sauce drawer. You already know you've been
Listen.
to my house. You know I got a sauce drawer.
So I
Don't
sent
give me no
Nelson
extra
a
sauces.
picture of a drawer with nothing but condiments in it.
Yeah. And that's different from the junk drawer. The sauce
Very
drawer is
different.
its own drawer, and it's usually near the fridge.
Absolutely. It
the
has every packet of ketchup. It got hot sauce, soy sauce,
Hot
Dutch
mustard.
sauce, hot mustard, barbecue sauce from McDonald's.
And there's
If you
always
do
one that's
not-
broken at the bottom. Because you smash the shit down, and so it becomes layers like sediment. Like you can go through and find fossils.
It is my goal one day when I get my own house, I'm not going to have this drawer in there. It's my goal to
No.
not have this drawer in there.
You got to have it.
No.
You
No.
never know when
I'm
you need that
growing
little
up.
pick-me-up. The hot mustard
I'm growing up.
especially.
I'm growing up. I'm not doing it. All right, Nelson is doing good. He's 3 for 3.
Oh, my
on the Blackuracy. Hello? Katrina says, I got rid of my sauce drawer the minute I started living alone. Come on, Katrina. We growing up. We ain't doing the sauce drawer no more. We growing up.
Your friend says, I have a container.
She got a container.
She's upgraded.
Right. She's not doing the drawer. Just a little container. All right. I have sent Nelson another picture. I have sent him a picture of a cake that says, the cake is almost gone. It says celebrate with a little hat on it, and then it has the person's name who was being celebrated, and that's pretty much all that's left on the cake. What is the significance of this picture, Nelson?
Well, you can't tell me this ain't a graduation cake. Is this a graduation hat?
But what's the significance of the picture? Like, what does this signify in a black household? What is this something black people do?
Oh, this is where I'm gonna fail at. I don't know. I'm sorry.
All right. So, and this is first one wrong. He's still on a roll, though. For whatever reason, black people will not cut the name. I don't care whose name it is. They will not cut the person's name on the cake.
That's
in this
so
picture,
funny. Now that
you can see that it's cut everywhere, but the name is intact. I don't know if it's a superstition. I don't know what it is. But
That's
since I was little, like if you get ready to cut the name, somebody will scream at you like, no, like, don't cut the name. What are you doing? And we freeze it, right?
We freeze it.
Do not cut the name for whatever reason on a cake. We won't cut it. We won't cut it. Vanessa said it's superstition for sure. I don't know what the superstition could be. Because I've never heard, like, you know, if you cross a black cat, you got bad luck for 7 years. I never heard what the cake superstition is, but we won't cut it. We won't cut it. All right. That's the first one Nelson has missed. All right.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to do two more. All right. Here we go. Picture number 5.
Google AI says that it believes cutting a person's name or their picture cuts their life short.
Oh.
Oh, that's
See,
a
I
switch.
didn't know that.
I never had to pick my own switch out, but I know that one. You go out in the backyard and you pick out a switch. And I know if you don't pick a good enough switch, that your mama or your grandma's going to go out there and she going to pick one she like.
Come on, Nelson, and give yourself another point. Let me tell you, he described this so good. I sent him a picture of a switch. And let me tell you, in my family, I was the switch picker because I am the only one who has never been whooped by my grandma. I'm the only one. So I always had to go outside and get the switches. And I feel kind of like a traitor, like how people did who went and helped the white people capture the slaves. I feel like that's me in that moment, right?
You were Uncle Tom? Is that what you're
Because,
saying?
listen, I would go outside, and this was like an Olympic sport for me. I would pick the longest, thickest switch I could find. I would like whip it back and forth to make sure like it was gonna do good. When my grandma whooped them with it, like boom, boom, boom. Then after I found a real good one, a firm one, then I would go pick some little ones just in case my firm one broke and she needed a backup. So I would come in the house like a switch queen, right? One day, my sister, my cousin, they in the shower, and they just playing. My grandma like, stop playing in the shower. She yelling at them. They ain't paying her no attention. She's like, Nikki, go get me a switch. I'm like, oh, I'm on it. I'm out the door. Pew. I go find the best switch I could possibly find. I'm talking about, I found the best switch of my life. I go in here. I'm like, here, Grandma, beat them. So she goes in that bathroom. She snatches the shower curtain back, and she starts whipping them with this switch that I found. And it was a great switch, I'm telling you. They are flapping around in there like fish. Now, if we think about this now, she told them to stop playing in the shower before they hurt themselves. But then she beat them in the shower with a switch. Their heads could have been bust open to the white meat. At that point, she didn't even care. She was pissed.
To the white meat.
To the white meat. I laughed so hard that day with them getting beat in the shower with that switch. Like, when I think about it now, it's horrible.
That's
Horrible.
the worst. You're the worst.
It was horrible. But I loved it.
My uncle had a slotted paddle.
Oh, shoot.
You didn't have to pick out a switch because you knew what you're getting your ass kicked with. It was a paddle. And this This man is 6'5". He's wide as a fucking oak tree, and that dude would leave marks. My mom was old school. She just beat the shit out you with a belt. Oh, but she whooped your ass.
Yeah.
My mom was. Oof.
Switches
Looking back on
are
it,
a staple in the black community.
I know about the switch.
So good.
I know about the switch.
So good. All right, this is gonna be the last one. It's gonna be the last one
I'm
in
scared now.
Blackuracy.
I'm
Right
scared
now,
now.
Nelson is gonna wake up tomorrow black at the role he's on.
Now,
all right?
am I supposed to be queuing in on his Jerry curl, or am I supposed to just be queuing in on the fact that it's Lionel?
I sent Nelson a picture of Soul Glow from Coming to America. Everybody knows Soul Glow from Coming to America. Soul Glow. And yes, you are focusing in on the what? Jerry curl.
The Jerry curl.
Because there's a point in history where every black person in America had a Jerry curl, including me. Including me.
I gotta see that.
I'll have to send you the picture. I have it. I'm gonna send it to you on break. My mother took us and got all of our hair cut off. Me and my sister had long, thick, pretty hair.
Oh, no.
And my mother got all of our hair cut off and gave us Jerry curls. We looked like two little boys with curly hair. It was a mess.
You know what's funny? As I'm looking at this, I now realize. I just realized that white guys have been culturally all white guys have been culturally appropriating black people even before they realized they were doing it.
What do you mean?
That's a perm.
Yeah.
That's a fucking perm, dude. Like, I remember my
y'all
dad for
call it a perm.
a decade. He had a perm.
Yeah, y'all
Decade.
call it a perm.
That's
for
a
sure.
perm. Man, white people have been ripping off black people since black people were there to be ripped off.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
That's a no-brainer.
God
You know
almighty.
that. You already know that happens. So, yeah, Nelson got them all. He only got one wrong. Nelson's Blackuracy was on point on this day. Okay?
I love it.
Congratulations, Nelson. You're going to wake up tomorrow. You're going to be a black man.
Lord Jesus, hallelujah.
Okay? That's if he doesn't somehow have some kind of crazy backlash from the confession that he got coming up.
I do have a confession. It is involving theft again. I'm sorry, but
This boy just
it's something that
keeps
has to
going.
be said. And something, this is a cold case, actually, that we're going to get into.
It's a cold case?
From 23 years ago.
Oh my gosh. I thought they knew you did it.
I mean, don't spoil it. Yeah, they know I did it. It's not that cold. It's a lukewarm case. We'll get into that.
No Copay with NickyD and Nelson.
It's a cold case. No, it's not a cold case. They solved it. I wasn't arrested, but I was I got in trouble.
I'm about to confess something to you.
I have a confession.
There is something that I need you to know about.
I've got a confession in my.
What I have to tell you.
I have a confession.
Time for confessions on the No Copay podcast with NickyD and Nelson. You can find it on Spotify and Apple. Of course, you can see the whole thing. YouTube.com/that'sjustnelson. I made a confession several weeks ago, a couple months ago, really. I think now that I had been stealing. I've been stealing
The most
Danishes.
ridiculous thing ever, too, to steal.
Cherry cheese Danishes, half cherry, half cream cheese Danishes from a local gas station that makes them. They make them in-house, which I feel like makes a difference because I'm not stealing something that was shipped to them. I'm stealing something they're going to throw out at the end of the night anyway. It's going to be food waste.
That does not matter. Every restaurant in America throws food out at the end of the night.
I
You
know.
still can't go in there and steal them people food.
But it's crime that they throw away that food. So I'm just saying, I felt like I was fighting a good fight there.
You are.
And I believe that Jesus has sent a message to me. Because the Lord works in mysterious ways.
He does. He really
Very,
does. Warning
very
comes before
rarely.
destruction.
Very rarely is there a burning bush. Very rarely is there an angel come down from heaven to say, hey,
Stop stealing, stupid.
stop doing this. And I believe that the Lord approached me through Instagram.
Okay, what happened?
On Instagram, a news story of a crime I committed in 2003 that I didn't know had ever occurred. This news story came up as a memory that the person, one of the people directly affected by it, shared. I'm gonna play it for you, and it comes from the post of a woman named Jennifer. On Instagram, she is known as Jennifer Ann Counseling.
Okay.
And she shared a video of a news story, like in honor of her mother. So I guess this got shared on Mother's Day, because I didn't see it live. It just came up in my For You page. And the text on the video says, 5 years ago today, my mom died. The day after she died, we found this taped news clip of her and laughed harder than we've ever laughed. And so I'm going to play this. The audio is not the best because it's like from a TV and they're recording it on a phone. But this was an actual news story that happened in Omaha.
After years of repeated vandalism, an Omaha woman is tasting sweet revenge.
Here tonight, Doug Walker tells us about the unlikely target and the unlikely way the vandals managed to get themselves caught.
The sign says it all, and it's right smack in the middle of Gene Boley's front yard.
People love it. They honk, they wave.
Every year, Boley comes up with a new twist on selling the St. Joan of Arc Sausage Fest.
So it's a thing that happens every September. I don't even know if they still do it, but it's a thing called Sausage Fest.
And what is it for?
I don't know. It's for a church, and it's in this woman's. It's in this woman's front yard. Yeah, and it's just a bunch of sausages that you come out and eat a bunch of sausage.
Okay. You stole them?
But the sign says Sausage Fest, and you have to understand, the sign is gigantic. It's like 10 feet long.
Sausage Fest 2001, a sausage odyssey.
She can see why her signs attract a chuckle, but she can't figure out why they attract vandals.
Every year they go up, every year the vandals kick them down.
And now this one hurts because I didn't even realize, the thing she's about to say this time, I didn't even realize was a part of the sign that we stole. Okay? So now every year she puts this sign up in her yard, and every year somebody's going to come and mess with it. So she did something this year to keep, this year is 2003, by the way. She did something this year to keep vandals away.
Yeah, I put a cross on it to try to stop them this year.
She put a cross on it. So to show that it was for a church, because before it just said Sausage Fest. So in the word Sausage Fest, she put an actual cross in
it. Okay.
Yeah, to keep vandals away. Let's see. Come on, play.
This year, the vandals struck Sunday night.
I hear them crash, I look out, I see the guy loading the sign into the back of the Jeep.
And like, there they go.
So we come out there, and we see the sign in the street, and we're like, there they go again.
Now, after being driven away by an...
Okay, now at this point, you have to understand, it's me and two of my buddies and one of my buddies' girlfriend. We're in a Jeep Grand Cherokee, all right? And we are drunk. We're drunk.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay.
It's 2003, so I'm freshly 21.
But they
This is
said
right-
every year. So y'all stole her signs every year?
Nope, this is just the first year I ever saw it. And now
So every year somebody steals it. In this particular
Somebody
year
messes
is
with
the
it,
year
yes.
you stole it.
Yes, the year I stole it, they actually caught the culprit.
Wow.
They caught the culprit, and here's why.
Angry mother, you might think they'd have enough sense to stay away. But they didn't.
They come down the hill the other way, and I get their license plate number. Not the brightest bulbs on the marquee, Doug.
So we didn't get the whole sign because the sign was Sausage, other sign Fest, other sign 2003. So to complete the joke, I mean, the whole thing about it's funny is because when you got a bunch of dudes at a party with no chicks, it's called a Sausage Fest.
Okay.
Okay? So when there's only dudes at a party, it's called a Sausage Fest. There's only dick around. There's nothing for anybody else, right? So the sign is only funny if you have both pieces.
So y'all took one piece, turned around, and went back to get the other piece.
Because we couldn't get the first piece in, and I don't know why we thought it was a good idea to circle back around. And on top of that, NickyD, you have to understand, this used to be my parents' Jeep, so I wasn't even like the registered owner. And
it was your dad?
And my parents, they didn't have a vanity plate, but they had something like a vanity plate. So in Nebraska, like we're big about Husker football, right? Especially back then, it hadn't started sucking yet, right? So Husker football was huge. And so you could get Husker plates, and there were only 4 digits on them.
So it's very easy to memorize your license plate.
Big white Jeep, 2614, Husker plates. Yeah, and they're specialty plates, so they don't look like regular plates anyway. So even if she didn't see the 4 numbers of my plate, she would just say it was a white Jeep Grand Cherokee, a recent model, because it was like a 96, so it was only a couple years old. A 96 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it had a Husker license plate on it. And all they would have to do is and see that there's 10 Jeep Grand Cherokees, 3 of them are white, 1 of them lives in the air. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You were caught either way.
Yeah, so we went back for it. We went back for it. And
Were they not standing outside when y'all went back?
Yeah, that's why we didn't get the fest part.
Oh, so when y'all went back, y'all saw them and y'all kept driving.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Wow.
but we didn't leave enough time because we didn't know that she saw us when we took the first part of the sign. And I think that's Jesus telling me to stop stealing the Danishes.
I told you to stop stealing the Danishes.
I know,
it's
but
only a matter of time. Do you know how silly you're gonna look at 40 plus years old sitting in jail? Oh, bro, why are you here? Because I steal Danishes. Like, do you know how ridiculous you're gonna sound and look?
So I reached out to this woman for one reason, and whether or not she'll ever message me back, I doubt. But I had to write an apology letter to her daughter. And I don't know if she has other daughters or if this is the only daughter she had. I don't know how many siblings she has. But because part of my punishment, she goes on to say, like in the video, she's like, oh, she doesn't know if she wanted to press charges or if she wanted to come up with a unique punishment. And she goes, yeah, have him come volunteer at the Sausage Fest, 3 to midnight.
Is that what y'all had to do?
No, we paid a fine, and I had to write a handwritten letter, which I didn't write right away, and I got fucking in trouble for it because I was dragging my feet on it because I didn't want to write it because I fucking hated it because I thought it was stupid because I was stupid. And it was a note that I had to write to her daughter because she said that her daughter was scared that the bad men were going to come back.
Oh.
So I wanted to know. I didn't write that in my message to her because I was going to wait for her to respond to me, but I wanted to know if it was her, and I wanted to see how I could make it up to her.
Oh, wow. I mean, what would you do now to make it up to her?
I don't know. If the Sausage Fest is still going, I would volunteer my time for one Sausage Fest. I would volunteer a 3 to midnight.
That's irony. Are you going to stop stealing?
Yes.
Did that make you say,
yeah, it scared
I'm going
me.
to stop stealing?
Well, it scared me because, I'm superstitious. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, this is somebody telling me to stop stealing. This is somebody from beyond telling me it's real time to stop stealing.
Stop stealing and
I stole a Danish that morning.
You did? I thought you stopped stealing them.
No, the morning that I got the video.
Oh, my gosh. Have you stopped since then?
I have not stolen since then.
Okay, well, that's good at least. That's good at least that you haven't stolen since then.
Yeah, so I sent her a message. I said, hey, I debated on whether or not... This is why I had to stop stealing, because I told her that I wasn't going to do anything dumb like that ever again, and I kind of lied a little bit. Because I've been doing dumb. I've been stealing.
You have.
But here's the deal. You want to know something? NickyD, I don't steal things because every time I steal things, I get caught. So this whole Danish thing has only gone on for as long as it has because I haven't been caught. The first thing I ever tried to... Listen... The first thing I ever tried to steal that was like something that you could get in trouble for. The first thing I ever tried to steal was a little like figurine from a comic book store that I went to all the time. I got caught immediately. He saw me put it in my pocket, watched me walk out the door, and then he's like, hey, you come back here. We're going to call the cops. I'm like, oh, don't call the cops. I can never go back to the comic book store ever again. The next thing I tried to steal was that. Like, everything else I steal has been, like, signs off of a wall at places. Like, shit that you can't get in trouble for. But, like, I have a problem with signs. I love stealing signs. Like, don't have a funny sign, because I want to steal it. Okay, but this sign was, the last major stealing crime I did 20-some years ago. And imagine now that I was stealing again, and this comes up. Out of all the times, because, listen... The woman said her mom died 5 years ago. So it's not like it just came up on the anniversary of her death. It was just a video she happened to share. And it happened to show up on my For You page. This woman doesn't, she has ties to Omaha, obviously, because she's from here. But she doesn't even live in Omaha. This woman's
okay, you got all the signs. What the song say? I saw the sign and it opened
I did saw
up
the
my
signs.
eyes. All right.
I saw the
so now
signs.
you know.
Can you
Stop
believe it?
stealing. The irony though is pretty cool that this all came and happened and showed up when it all showed up.
In this exact moment.
But I told you to stop stealing. So I think
I said, hey, I debated on whether or not.
Confirmation.
I said, I debated on whether or not I should reach out to you or not, but I'm the douchebag with the Jeep that stole your mother's sign. I said, I can't make up for being a shitty kid, but I could tell you that was the last time I ever did something that dumb. And that is true. I don't think that stealing Danishes is as dumb as stealing a gigantic sign out of somebody's yard.
How many days ago did you send that to her?
I sent that Saturday, so yesterday.
Okay,
Afternoon.
well, there's still time. She might respond. I'm curious if she responds.
She might. I said...
Try to get her to come on and talk to us if she does.
I would. That's kind of why I reached out to her, too. Because, honestly, I do... I was such a douchebag for doing it. And, if she was really affected by it when she was a kid or if it was just her mom trying to make me feel bad, I don't care either way because she's earned it if she was affected by it.
Does she look young enough to have been a kid at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she could have very easily been 5-6 years younger. But I don't know that she was a little kid, but I don't know. I'm not good at telling the age of people.
Oh, okay.
She's younger than me.
Okay. Then that could be her.
I believe it's it was her mom, so either she was the older sister of this girl who was scared. Right, she knows about it. And I wonder whatever happened to that letter. I wonder if her mom kept it in a stupid keepsake box.
I don't know if she did all that. I don't know if you were that important.
I checked already, though, by the way. She's married, so it's not like this isn't going to be like a meet cute where I find the love of my life.
Oh, my gosh.
I thought maybe.
Another day.
I thought maybe.
Another story.
You know what? Day. You know what? You tried to steal my mom's sign, but what you ended up stealing was my heart.
No!
No Copay with NickyD and Nelson.
Say hey, hey, no copay. Say it again. No copay.
Nope, no charge on this one. No copay. NickyD, Nelson, time for the scandal of the week. NickyD, what is it?
Sorry, you caught me right in the middle of a yawn.
In the mid yawn, I wasn't even looking. If I would have seen, if I had looked up, I had sweat in my eye. If I had looked up, I would have caught that you were in the yawn, and then I would have, what they say in the business, I would have stretched.
Feel that time for you, girl. It's fine though.
I would have stretched.
The scandal this week is coming straight up out of Florida. A Florida couple in an IVF clinic embryo mix-up will get to keep their baby who is not genetically theirs. Now, I've been following this story for quite some time because it's fascinating to me. The couple is Tiffany Score and Stephen Mills. They did the whole IVF treatment through the clinic. She gave birth to this baby. When this child came out, this child was visibly not Caucasian. Now, you couldn't tell if it was necessarily black or if it was Asian or what the ethnicity was initially, but you definitely knew that this was not a Caucasian baby.
Right.
So they did some DNA testings and found out that there was a mix-up with the embryos, and they implanted someone else's child inside of this woman. They will not release who the biological parents are of the child, but they had to go to court because those parents had to be contacted and they had to decide what to do with this child.
Because that's their baby.
It's their baby. So the parents ultimately decided to let this couple keep the baby, but they want to be able to have a relationship with the child.
Absolutely.
So they don't want it to be like where with the adoption, you go away, you're never seen or heard from. No, they came up with an agreement recently in court where they're all going to kind of kumbaya this thing together, but they're going to let them keep the baby. And I was just thinking to myself when I heard this, like, what would I do?
I don't know if I could be good enough.
I don't know that I would either because I'll be like, play, you get my little baby.
That's my baby, right? That's my baby.
Get my child.
No. You got to give me that baby back.
And it throws another monkey wrench in it, too, because my little black baby is being raised by two white people. Like,
well, that's exactly it. Like, that to me is like to me, that's the magnanimous piece of being open to having the open adoption with them. Do you know what I mean? Because essentially that's what it is, an open adoption. But like,
and it would be one thing if I put my child up for adoption. That would be different.
Right.
Then I would want them to go to the best home or whatever. Great. But because somebody gave my eggs to the wrong person, no.
Well, also, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was a fertilized egg.
Yes.
So this is
embryo.
This is 100% not their baby. So it wasn't
Not
like
their baby.
Even I could see the argument. Okay, well, it was the wrong egg, but we used my husband's sperm, so this is at least my husband's baby. Do you know what I mean? Like then,
Right. If it was half, no.
Then I could almost see like me being the owner of the egg saying, okay, I'll enter into this open whatever it is with you because technically it's my wife's egg and your husband's sperm that was put together. But no, this is my sperm and her egg. I want that baby.
Absolutely. I feel the
I
same
want that baby.
way. There's just no way that I could be okay with this. And in the times that we're living in, I'm seeing a lot of these doctors that are making like rookie mistakes. And I'm even trying to think beyond that, like, what are y'all in there doing? Are y'all taking naps? Are y'all making TikTok videos? Like, what are y'all doing that y'all are making these type of humongous mistakes? And you're a doctor. You're a dentist. You're a whatever. Like, what are y'all in there doing? How do you make this type of mistake?
Right. What was all that school for?
Let me tell you something. When I go to the hospital, as much as I have to be armband and scanned, y'all have put all these things in place to keep mistakes from happening in these hospitals. Yet here you are, again, making these mistakes. So, yeah, my friend just said on TikTok, it's probably not a mistake. It was intentional.
Right. Well, it would almost have to be, wouldn't it?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like I'm on like a bunch of different, like I've dated several nurses, so over the years, like I've gotten into like nurses only Facebook groups and shit where they share memes and stuff back and forth, and they talk about different procedures and all that. And like I've seen the detail that goes into a post-op on a surgery in terms of like the way they weigh things because of how much blood you lost. They know how much blood you lost versus how much blood they put into you. They take all of that into account with their tools, like the gauze that they have is getting weighed. Each individual thing is being checked off down to like the sheet of gauze. Like there's no way that by the time this thing has been fertilized, like that is another level to me. Like I could almost see unfertilized how it could happen, but not fertilized. There's like, imagine it like this, and I don't know how any of it works, but I've seen a lot of labs and shit on TV, right? So let's say the eggs are in a vial. I don't know how they come, but they're in a vial, right? You got your eggs in the fucking vial, and then there's all the eggs, even though they got their stickers on them and they got their names and their numbers that are supposed to be on it, but you got them all sitting next to each other. And maybe a sticker fell off or whatever, right? Because they're just eggs, they're next to each other. But by the time you have taken that, done what needs to be done in a petri dish, and then that next pile that's got to be such a smaller area. That's got to be such an individualized, localized area.
Yeah, which is why they have to be doing this stuff on purpose. So now you got to think, what is the motive for you giving these people somebody else's baby? Were you paid off? Did you want to just see what was going to happen afterward? Did you need a good, funny ha, 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 ha?
Are you disgruntled?
That too.
Maybe you hate the clinic and you know what this will do to the clinic. Because at this point, immediately, if I have anything that's not a procedure that's already been done with this fucking clinic, I want out of this clinic.
Yeah, but
get my embryos out, send my embryos to a new clinic.
I think they got shut down.
They would have to be, right? Down. Because if I have a baby growing inside me now, how can you even test that? Can you?
Everybody's sitting around scared like, what am I going to have? Am I going to have a black baby, a white baby, an Asian baby? Is my baby going to come out singing a Vida Loca? You just don't
know. Oh, my God. Hit the lottery. Beautiful beautiful black baby. And they're just so pretty. And
look, you would want to keep it.
Yeah, but I would want to turn myself, and that wouldn't happen. They can't accidentally. Trust me, they can't on purpose or accidentally make me black. I've tried.
Oh, my gosh.
NickyD, can you at least find something hopeful to leave us on?
I'm going to give y'all something hopeful. And this is what my quote of hope is going to be for you this week. I want you to know that the same God who opens doors for you before has not run out of keys. There are a lot of people right now who are facing things and they're up against adversaries and things like that. And you're like, okay, how is this going to go down? Where am I going to get this from? How is this going to happen? The same way God has pulled you up out of the muck and the mire and whatever issues that you've had going on before, he's going to do it for you again and again and again, because he does not run out of keys, i.e. blessings. So the blessings are going to continue to come. So you just have to continue to have the faith, the hope, and the belief that what you need God to do for you in this season, that it will be done.
And don't block them, right?
Don't
block our blessings.
Do not block your blessings. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna. I listened.
Proud of you.
He said,
proud of you.
Stop stealing.
Stop stealing.
It's going to be Sausage Fest 2026.
For your dumb behind be in jail. That's what he said.
Then I will be at Sausage Fest. You want to talk about some
Oh,
sausage?
you definitely.
I'm going to get the casing. I'm going to get everything.
Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap.
No, my God. But you can get this anytime you want. It's real simple. You find this on Spotify or Apple, youtube.com/that'sjustnelson. That is where you see the full video rundown. And it's been a hell of a show. I want to thank you. I thank you for giving me an opportunity to reaffirm my Blackuracy. After the first test you gave me, I failed horribly.
Failed the first one. You passed the second one with flying colors, friend. I'm telling you. If you wake up tomorrow and you light skin, call me first thing.
You know I will.
This has been No Copay with NickyD and Nelson.
Oh my God, NickyD is so stupid.